You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
I can't believe, 'cause it's all but just a dream. Tell me it's a fantasy that you're here with me. How can for only you. For you know it's true. Crazy over you. Baby, it's you.
Stay just a little while longer. Be free with me to love underneath the stars in the night sky. Feels like heaven, a reprieve. No troubles as far as I can see. You belong with me, even if it's only in my dreams. Stay a little while. Don't wake me up. I'm in the middle of being with the love of my life. It's the little things just do that keep me coming back for more. Forever I am yours in this dream. Stay just a little while longer. Whatever you need, I will say yes. You just say the word and I will rest. 'Cause you make me feel like wanna hold another high. When you give good love, baby, all I want is you with me. Say you stay a little while, in the middle of my life. It's the little things coming back for more. I am yours in this dream. I was just cool when I was by myself. I wasn't tripping, didn't need no help. I was so used to being all alone, baby. Yeah. But you know what you do when it's just us two. Can't seem to fight this feeling I know. It gets easier when I'm with you. I like this love fire as the hi-hats fly. Arizona hot taquitos as time passed by. And you're playing in my curls while I'm laying on your chest. Baby, this feeling's the best. And I think that I love it. Oh, I love it this way, baby. Yeah. I love it. Oh, I love it this way. I like this love fire as the hi-hats fly. Arizona hot taquitos as time passed by. I realize that I'm the girl you want. Can't none compete with me, I'm all you need. Baby, I want you to know I need you too, yes. But you know how it is when it's just us two. Can't seem to find the feeling I know. It's easier when I'm with you. I like this love fire as the hi-hats fly. Arizona hot taquitos as time pass by. And you're playing in my curls while I'm laying on your chest. Baby, this feeling's the best, and I know that. I love it. Oh, I love it this way, baby. Yeah, yes. I love it. Oh, I love it this way, baby. This love right here is true. This ain't like what we used to do, no, babe. We turned it all around and found love. This love right here is true. It ain't like what we used to do, no, baby. We turned it all around and found love, baby. I love it. Oh, I love it this way, baby. Yeah. I love it. Oh, I love it this way. I was just cool when I was by myself.
Thinking about you. I can't get you off of my mind. Yeah. It's you, baby. I can't get you off of my mind. We be on the replay. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Was just supposed to be a thing. Now every time you come around, I can't keep my hands off ya. You love me over and over and over. Baby, you know nothing compares to you. Not just saying it. I think that you should know, baby. New feelings have opened my mind to you. More than a little bit. I want all of you. It's you. I just can't get you off my mind. It's you. I can't get you off of my mind. It's you. I just can't stay away, baby. It's you. Hey, baby. I can be a sunshine. I can be a breeze. I can be a breeze. I can be your peace. You're everything. Your heart's been locked down. I got the key. Call anytime that you want or you need me. It's you for me. Baby, you know nothing compares to you. Not just saying it, but I think that you should know, baby. New feelings have opened my mind to you. More than a little bit. I want all of you. It's you. I just can't get you off my mind. It's you. I can't get you off of my mind. It's you. I just can't stay away, baby. It's you. Baby. Ladies, put your hands up if you ever felt this way about a man. You feel it, I'm feeling 'em. Ladies, put your hands up if you ever felt this way about a man. You feel it, I'm It's you. I just can't get you off my mind. It's you. I can't get you off of my mind. It's you. I just can't stay away, baby. It's you. like art for tonight. It's one of those nights where you've been all my life. You smell so good and you're dressed up nice. You know I'm so hooked. You got me shook, baby. You drive me crazy. You want me to chase you in the fast lane so I can get next to you. Through stormy weather and rain, you remain in my brain. To be with you, I'll do anything. When I'm with you, love taking chances with you, and every night and day you're making me happy, so happy, it's satisfying. Oh baby, I missed you constantly. The same about me. Oh so crazy, but in a good way. And for you I will do anything. To you, I'm in love with you. Oh. I'll do anything. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'll do anything. 'Cause I'm in love with you. I'll do anything. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'll do anything. I'm into you. I'm in love with you. I'll do anything for you. 'Cause I'm in love with you. I'll do anything.
Yes, you are. Baby. Oh, baby.
Try to walk out the door, but you just can't seem to get out. Just keeps pulling me in. I can't go nowhere. Can't stay the same. So deep I ain't felt it before. Oh yeah, we gotta love so deep. Let's get away for the day.
to say what you wanna do. Let me be the one to take a load off, one you wanna show off. If you just let me, baby, if you let me, baby, won't you let me? I'll be all that you need. Baby, just let me be. There's nobody that can give it to you like I do, and I can prove that to you. I just wanna pamper you. Yes, I do. It's all about you. My priority is to be a dream come true. So anytime you need that, I'll do it just for you. Baby, it's all about you. So boy, won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. Baby, won't you let me be? Let me be the one to take a load. I wanna. You just let me. Baby, if you let me. Baby, won't you let me? I wanna be everything you'll ever need. If you let me be. Let me be. Let me. Oh, let me be your everything. Let me be everything you ever need. Yeah. If you let me be, baby, if you let me be the one to love you. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be my baby.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sitting in this place with a smile on my face, knowing you are in my spirit makes my world dance. Where would I be without you? I can't imagine. So glad I took a chance. Mint and lime, oh so sweet. You got my head bopping to a crazy beat. I'm sipping my mojito, trying to let it go. But you know, my heart is just no. My whole universe changed the day I met you. You opened up my soul, you freed my heart, yeah. You gave me courage to make a brand new start. It was no accident me meeting you. Now what should I do? Mint and lime, yeah. Oh so sweet. You got my head bopping to a crazy beat. I'm sipping my mojito, trying to let it go. But you know, my heart says no. Can't let it go. Can't let you go. Can't let it go. My heart says no. Yeah. Can't let it go. Can't let you.
right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, glad you all are here today, and we welcome everyone. And I want to thank all of you, everybody, for tuning in this week for this special show we have. And we're very excited because we have, yes, formerly of the Supremes, Lynda Laurence and Scherrie Payne is in the house. Welcome, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Good to be
welcome.
here.
Yes,
Beautiful
yes.
women. Welcome.
So happy to have you both on the show, and I want to thank Andre Pittman for definitely sending a message to get you guys on, and in fact, you've been on the show before. It's been a minute, but we I really enjoyed you both coming on the last time as well. So I just want to thank you both for taking time and coming on today to talk to us today. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. Yes.
Yeah. So how you ladies doing? Everybody doing okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we are dealing with the weather. It's going to get cloudy and 20 degrees colder today and rain. I can't
Sherry
believe
does
it.
not like cold weather. She does not like cold weather at all.
Where are you ladies coming from?
California,
Well, I'm
In
in
Los
California
Angeles.
too, so
Yes.
Los Angeles. I mean, we're in Sherman Oaks.
Yes.
Okay, you're in the valley, and Scherrie, you're in
Sherry, I'm in the valley. I'm Sherman.
you're in the
Yeah.
valley too. Okay, all
We
right.
live
I'm a
walking
native of
distance from
California
each
too.
other.
I grew up in Compton.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you know. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Boy,
well, I'm in San
there's
Diego.
some things I miss and some things I don't miss.
I know that's right. I hear you on that.
And I love that. I remember that song, "It Don't Rain in Southern California." I said,
oh,
"Oh
yeah.
my goodness, really?"
It does.
Oh, yes,
Man.
it does. It's broken records this year.
That's right.
Sure did.
This whole season.
We don't do the electric slide. We do the mud slide.
There you go.
That's a good one.
So
I like
true,
that.
TCK. So true.
That's a good one.
Yes,
Well, it's a
yes.
pleasure to have you beautiful ladies with us today. As you can tell, we're very excited.
I'm always in awe of what I call, R&B, soul, Motown, Stax, royalty.
Royalty is correct. Yes.
You ladies have it. I mean, oh my gosh, and
Absolutely.
I was doing a little research, and I just wanted, in because I remember we did have a great interview with Mickey Stevenson on one of the programs, and so Mickey had a chance to take us back in time, and so if you ladies know Mr. Peabody like I know Mr. Peabody, are we ready to go back to the Wayback Machine?
Okay.
Do it.
Oh, my.
Let's go.
So I'm just curious about your introduction at that time, and when you stepped on that platform with Motown, and what was that like? That introduction, and then all of a sudden, boom, there you were. Let's start with you first, Sherrie.
Oh,
What
wow.
was
Oh,
that
my
like?
goodness. So many years ago. It was 1973 when I joined the Supremes, September of 73. And, being from Detroit, I grew up, I saw Motown evolve from just a little teeny zygote, I call her, a baby, to this giant that it is, that it became. And I was just so proud. It was momentous for me, and my mother, my sister, so proud and happy for me, my friends. It was just like a dream come true. Actually, I was afraid when I got the call from Mary, and I thought, oh my goodness, why did I say yes? That's too big. The Supremes, oh my goodness, oh, that's too big. I can't do it. And Lamont Dozier, who was with me, he's the one who got me in the group. When I got home, we were over my best friend's house, Walter and Barbara Gaines. Walter was a member of the group, The Originals, Baby, I'm For Real.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so when Lamont took me back home, and I told my mother that, I can't do it, I'm scared. And she gave me that mother talk, like mothers will do, because my mother was a real strong woman and go-getter. And so that was a Thursday. And Saturday, I got on the plane. Mary had left a ticket at the airport, and Cindy Birdsong and her husband Charles picked me up, and we went straight to Mary's and started rehearsing. And I didn't know a gig was the following Saturday in New Mexico State Fair.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
like, dang, I got to learn all this stuff. I'm not now. See, Lynda's excellent at learning lyrics. You know, she knew all the songs, lyrics, and everything. I wasn't that. I mean, I knew some of the songs, but but I didn't have a chance even to get nervous because we were just bam, bam, bam every day rehearsing.
Wow.
So,
Oh boy.
yeah, but when we
That
got
must have
there
been a
and we were
huge
going,
challenge.
oh my goodness, I can't even describe the feeling. We were going into the tent for the festival, and we were going through the back entrance, and there were fans lined up, and they start yelling, screaming, Mary, Cindy, and looking at me and say, Diana, Diana. I'm not Diana. Dang, I don't know what
My
to think about Diana. But that's something I'll never forget.
Wow.
And I think Donnie Hathaway was on the bill with us for that show.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. How about you, Lynda?
Well, I'm sort of the opposite of Sherrie. I wasn't nervous at all. I mean, I sort of came into the situation by way of Stevie Wonder. So
Okay.
I
right.
was already very acquainted with Motown. You know, I'd been down to Woodman and over to Pittsburgh. You know, so I knew a lot of the groups, the Spinners, and all those guys. And so I wasn't expecting it, though. You know, to be honest, Mary and Sherrie came to see Stevie when we were at the Carter Barron Theater in Washington. It was just Mary and Cindy. Gene didn't come. And so we found out later that they came to see the backup singers because Cindy was going to leave because she was pregnant and she was going to leave. And so they needed to have another girl. So Cindy and my sister used to sing with Private Bell and Bluebell years ago in Philadelphia. And Cindy was with Patty. And when she left Patty, my sister replaced her. So because they looked so much alike. And so I thought for sure, you know, so they asked for my sister to go and audition. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, my sister's going to be one of these. I mean, I was just, because she had already worked with Through the Breeze, you know, and so, you know, she was already, her career was already going.
Right.
So I was singing backup for, well, no, at that time, I was still singing backup for Stevie. And so, but that was just amazing that she was running. And so it was, I guess she had done the audition and everything. And I was in New York with Stevie. And I got this phone call from Charlie Atkins, who was the choreographer. And Charlie was like, he and his wife, May, were like my West Coast parents, my mother always said, because we were very young, you know, at the time.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, so Charlie called and he said, you know, well, sweetheart, they really liked your sister. I said, oh. And they said, but they want to see you. I said, what do you mean they want to see me? And he said, they want to see you. They want you to come and audition. I said, well, when aren't they going to choose her? He said, I don't know. He said, they just told me to call you and tell you that they want to see you. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I got off the phone, and later that day, I talked to Steve and I said, Steve, you know, I have loved working with you. I recorded Science Saver with him. He gave me the backup, standout part of the backup and everything. I mean, I loved working with Steve. I was learning things like I was going to school, because this man was prolific as you couldn't believe. He was writing music 24/7. And so I had so much, you know, admiration for him. And he said, you know, if you stay with me, you'll be a backup singer. If you go with the Supremes, you'll always be one of the Supremes. And so I tell everybody it's because of Stevie Wonder that I got in the group. Because when he said that, I said, okay. And that's when I went to the audition and they chose me. And that's how it. But now my first one, I studied every day. I mean, we worked like crazy at Mary's house, Cindy and myself and Mary. And they had a huge group. Schools just did all kinds of stuff at that time. And so for about 2 months, I worked and learned all of that. The first job was in Hawaii, and at a huge stadium in Hawaii. And Gene Terrell got sick and couldn't do it. They had 2 weeks before the gig. And so Mary said, well, Lynda, you're going to have to do it. I said, what? And she said, are you kidding me? What? I mean, I absolutely and I said, oh, no, you can do it. And she said, no, I can't. I mean, you have to do it. I said, but it's only 2 weeks. How am I going to learn all the lead parts in 2 weeks when I've been learning the backup for 2 months? Anyway, I did it. It's the first show I did as lead singer of the Supremes. And we got absolute rave reviews with blew me away.
Wow.
But the caveat or the bad thing that happened is that I cannot remember to this day. The doctor said that the only way I could remember was to be hypnotized, and I would not. So,
oh my goodness!
To this day, wow. I remember that they said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Supremes," and I remember singing a little bit of "My World Is Empty," and then I remember Cindy hugging me in the dressing room, and that's it. That's all I remember.
Wow.
And I have tried. I've looked at the pictures. I have tried. I've done everything. The doctor said, because I had crammed so much into my mind for those 2 months of learning the backup, you know, and then I only had 2 weeks to learn the lead parts, the whatever steps or whatever. I had to go all of that in 2 weeks. He said, in order to do that, my mind just said, hey, you throw that away and, learn this, but then, I couldn't remember. So to this day, I mean, only way I really know I did it is because they told me I did it and I can see pictures.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Excellent job of it too. Excellent job.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
That's
Did you ever think about trying to find somebody that could diagnose that? That's amazing.
Well, the doctor said there's no other way other than hypnosis. There is just no other way that they can tell me, I can find out what I did, because it's in my head, but I just can't get it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said the only way that I'm going to be able to do that is, and I won't do hypnosis. So I just
no.
That scares me to death even more so. So I said, well, I just won't remember it. I'll look at pictures.
Did the thought of hypnosis kind of frighten you, though? The thought of hypnosis frighten you? Because I've been hypnotized to quit smoking, and that worked for me. I did that like 17 years ago.
Wow.
It worked for me, and I never went back to cigarettes. And my wife and my sister-in-law, they used to be chocolate fiends and buy those big bags of chocolate from Walmart or whatever, and they were hypnotized not to do that. They don't do that anymore. So
wow.
It's not something you should be afraid of, but it does help. It's helped me. But I can understand your
I have
apprehension about it.
I mean, I've actually never wanted. At this point, it's like, why bother?
And my friend Marvin Marshall, who was the Supremes MD at the time, I think he came across a cassette. He's trying to find it of that show, Lynda. I think I told you that he's trying to find it.
If that come up.
Yeah, because Marvin was the musical conductor.
He was the musical conductor, yes, and played guitar. And I think he's still trying to come across that cassette. Because he said it was a great show. It was just like when I did the show in New Mexico. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember going on stage, and at the end, then Bill Loeb, and who was the manager at the time, and Mary came over and hugged me, and they said, "You got it, you were great." Because they said if I did a good job, I had the position, and they hugged me and said, "You got it." And I remember calling my mother and screaming in the phone, "Mom, I'm a Supreme." I didn't say mom at that time. We said mama. Mama, I'm a Supreme. Yeah. And see, my mother had grown up with the Gordys. We all went to Bethel AME Church in Detroit. So she knew Barry, and she worked for Mama and Papa Gordy in their store as a teenager. Wow. And I knew all of his sisters. And in fact, Frida was actually Barry's first first artist that he had even before he had Motown. She was like 14 years old, and he loved her voice. He had heard she could sing, and he came to a couple of ballet classes to watch her dance. Nicholas Sokolov, who was a Russian ballet teacher, that's where we both went. And so he wanted Frida to sign with him. And my mother, they talked over the contract, and my mother she knew what she wanted. She said, no, he wanted to sign Frida for 10 years. She said, no, I'll let you sign her up for her 21st birthday, and that's it. And so they couldn't agree to the terms. So mother said, well, no, I'm not letting her sign with you. And that was before he had Motown. He was writing with Jackie Wilson at the time, still working at the motor company, I think it was Ford or General Motors. Anyway, so I knew all about Motown and watched them grow. So that's it.
Yeah. Wow. Now we have somebody in the chat, Mr. Al Lindsay. He wanted to ask the question. Do you guys, or do you ladies know Pat Lewis? Are you familiar with Pat Lewis?
Pat Lewis. Yes, Pat in Detroit.
Yes. And Al, he's from Detroit. He's in our chat room, but he didn't want to ask you that question.
Yes, Pat Lewis. Oh my
I
goodness.
lived in Detroit for a while, so that's why I got to. Once I left Philadelphia, I lived in Detroit for a while. So
Yeah.
got a chance to
Okay.
Now, were there any other notable singers of note that we might know of that were at the same audition that you were at? That we might know that you were auditioning at the same time with other singers that we might know?
Well, when I auditioned by myself. I auditioned by myself.
Oh, okay.
And the way I got in, Lamont Dozier was my boyfriend at the time. So when he came out to California on business, he ran into Mary at a social event, and she told him that Jean Terrell was leaving the group and that they were looking for another lead singer. So he told her about me, of course. And so when he got back to Detroit, he had me to send, Mary called me, and she had me to send some albums. She thought it was Frida at first he was talking about. I said, no, this is Sherrie, her sister. So anyway, I sent some albums and some pictures from the Glass House, the group I was in at Invictus Records. And then that was on a Monday. I FedExed it. And then that Thursday, that's when she called me. And my mother called me over to Barb's house. And Mary Wilson just called you, want you to call her right now. That was on a Thursday. And Saturday, I was on the plane coming out to LA.
Wow. Great story. Great story.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That year was Motown had made the move to LA at that time, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to. I was like, okay, but you guys were still in Detroit and basically, doing the auditions still in Detroit before you had to come out to LA, right?
Well, I didn't actually audition. Like I said, I sent the material to Mary because of what Lamont had told Mary.
Right.
I was living in Detroit.
Okay.
I was in the group called Glass House.
Right.
And actually, Gloria Hendry was in the group initially.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, when they first formed the Glass House, it was me, Ty Hunter, who was a fabulous tenor singer, and Larry Mitchell and Gloria Hendry. But Gloria only stayed maybe 4 or 5 months. And I remember Moms Magley was her son, Charlie Atkins, was the choreographer for us.
Goodness.
And Gloria only stayed maybe 4 months or 5 months. And then she decided, it wasn't for her. So she went back to New York. And it's a good thing she did, because look what happened.
Look what happened.
No doubt.
James Bond girl. And we're friends to this day. Close friends.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Wow, that is. See, that's why I like this business. I love what I do because there's so little degrees of separation between
that's really
what was going on during that time, and it just lets you know how rich the history is.
Yeah,
because everybody's passing each other in paths and things like that, and it's just wonderful to see all that going on during that time period. And I was just a little boy then, but it's just like. It's just like wonderful to see that happening. And I remember, I had those educational moments when my mom was teaching, playing all these classical music albums. My dad was into the blues, and my cousins were into Motown, R&B, and somehow or other jazz showed up for me, and I was like blessed with that too. So this culture is amazing to me.
Amazing.
It is so prominent in the history of American arts.
Absolutely.
So every show that I do, there's a piece of education and knowledge and wisdom that is laid down. And so, I'm thinking my next question to both of you. You both have siblings that were in the business. What was the life like growing up with your sisters? Was there any competition?
And you know what, Vaughn? Before
good stuff.
Right. And Vaughn, if you could hold that question for the ladies.
Okay.
Because what I want to do, I'm going to take a quick break and come right back, because got a little alert about our little problem we had.
Right.
So that's gonna happen. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna reset and then we're gonna come back. Okay. So I'm gonna put the music on. Put some music on for our viewers, and then we'll be shortly right back. So everybody,
don't go away.
Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Okay.
You can stay.
It's a lot more to come. A lot more to come. So just keep it right here.
Okay.
station break. I hope you enjoyed the little music that we was playing there for you. And we are back. If you just tuned in, we are here with the lovely ladies, formerly of the Supremes. Miss Lynda Laurence and Scherrie Payne is in the house with us. And so, yes. So anyway, we are back, and yeah. So
Vaughn had a question.
Yeah, Vaughn.
Yeah, I was. My question was, just knowing that these ladies had two sisters. They both had sisters that were just as prominent in the business as well. And I just was kind of curious about what that was like growing up with a sibling who, made waves in the business, and Lynda and her sister that had, her moment in the sunshine with the honeycomb as a family,
No, not Honeycomb.
It's not the honeycomb. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm thinking of Edna Wright and Darlene Love.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
She was with Patty LaBelle on the Bluebells.
Patty, exactly. My mistake. I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm gonna have to check my notes again, or I'm just have to check my mind again from memory.
It's all right.
Having a bad memory.
You just have so much knowledge in there. It's okay.
Yeah,
I know.
right.
I get confused.
Right.
And plus, I'm so excited for having these ladies here. So,
I know.
Oh yes. You got a pat.
What was it like to be in that sibling? Was there any sibling rivalry going on at all? I mean, just
Not
Good
for me.
question.
No.
I think, she's 3 years older than I am. But I started singing when I was 3. My dad, Ira Tucker of the Dixie Hummingbird was my father. And he sang, the birds they sang everywhere all the time. And so Mother had a dream that she said in this dream, she saw me singing on top of the Empire State Building. And so she got up the next day and asked me, "Can you sing, Lynda?" And I said, "Put me on the kitchen table." And she said, "Okay." And she put me on the kitchen table and I started singing all of my dad's songs. And so she said, "Okay." So she sent me to vocal school. Now, remember, my sister's 3 years older. She never said anything like she was a singer or had anything to do with singing or anything. So my mother had no, idea that she could even sing because she never, And so she never said anything until she was about maybe, we were in a school that what they would call today, I guess, would be it's a school that has all the extras, what do you call it, schools? See, you think you can't remember. Okay. Anyway, it's one of those schools. Anyway, it was a really good school, and you had teachers from everywhere, from what's that school? Juilliard, and all these different places, and wonderful teachers and everything. So we did operettas and all kinds of plays, and they were just fabulous. And so that's when my mother found out my sister could sing. And I think she was like about 7 or 8, something like that. And so from that point on, she just, continued to sing. And then, Daddy was rehearsing different groups. They would come over and he would teach them harmony and stuff. Patty LaBelle and all the rest of the girls and Nana and Sarah and all would come over to the house and rehearse. And then when Cindy left, they asked my sister to join the group. So, but they were young too. I think they were like maybe 16 or something like that. I know they were still in school. And so they were really young. And I remember, oh my goodness, even from then, when she was like 13, she used to sing this song called Down the Aisle, Patty LaBelle. And she would literally run down the aisle singing this song, and then she would run. She had to teach herself how to sing without crying. She was amazing. I mean, she had so much amazing energy. When she would sing, she would just cry. And so she had to teach herself not to cry. Right. I mean, I really know her very well, so, but anyway, that's what my sister would do. And I was proud of her for that, I used to sit and watch them rehearse, and it's like, wow. So then my sister was a songwriter too. She wrote several songs for the Gamble Huff, Philadelphia International.
Right.
So she wrote several songs there. And that was always amazing to me. she was such a good songwriter. Even to this day, she's a really good songwriter. And then she went with the 3 Degrees, you know, which was exciting because I was in school telling all my friends, my sister is 3 Degrees, you know? And I remember they went to Las Vegas, and I was like, they went to Las Vegas, because you're in Philadelphia. Las Vegas is like the Mecca, you know, when you live in Philadelphia. And so it was really a good time. We used to sing together when we would do dishes. We would always sing songs together that we learned from the credits and things like that. So we loved doing harmonies because my dad was in a group that sang about harmonies. So that was very, very nice. So yeah, so we had I don't think we ever had any rivalry like that. Because whatever I did later on, even when I joined Stevie, I called her and said, okay, I just recorded a song with Stevie Wonder called Signed, Sealed, Delivered. When it comes out, I want you to get the song and learn the soprano, because he's going to take girls on the road for the first time. And she goes, huh? I said, listen to what I'm telling you. She said, and she was like, what? And she, mother, and she called my mother. They all got on the phone, and they thought it was crazy, you know. And it was really cool, and so I was very happy about that. So
cool.
Now,
what are some of the things you ladies have learned from each other, as far as voice singing, training, warm up, those type of things?
Oh my goodness.
Well,
each other.
I don't know about warming up and stuff, because we went to Seth Riggs. Sherry, did you go to Seth?
Seth Riggs? No.
Oh, okay.
No, I never. I went to he called himself the Maestro.
Oh,
Giuseppe
you went to
Balestrieri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was
that?
Giuseppe Balestrieri. And now my daughter is a vocal coach, Shoshana Phillips, and that's who I go to when I go. But I just want to talk about Frida. I didn't want to get off the subject and forget. My mother said I was singing before I was talking, and so I would sing, and my mother would have little bridge parties or whatever, have her friends over, and I would go into the middle of the floor and I'd just start singing a song. And then when I'd finish, they'd say, oh, that was so nice, Sherry. And I said, you want to hear it again? Before they would answer, I would just start singing again.
Right.
But Frida, on the opposite, she was just the opposite. She was an introvert. I was the extrovert. And she wouldn't even sing in front of her mother. She would make mama leave the room, or she'd go behind a curtain, and then she would sing. And then one day, I think my mother took me to 2 TV shows that were going on in Detroit at the time. But the first time, I think that's when her brother died, Uncle Johnny. And then a year later, her mother died. So that sort of destroyed everything that she was trying to do. Her mentally, she just wasn't ready. But then when Frida was around 11 or so, we were taking piano lessons and for Mrs. Ruth Johnson in Detroit. And Miss Johnson asked Frida one day, she said, Frida, I want you to sing this song for me. And she just started playing it, and Frida started singing. She said, well, Frida, you have a lovely voice. I don't know why you don't want to sing. You have a beautiful voice. And then all of a sudden, Frida just came out of her shell and she started singing, and I became the introvert.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but there was never any jealousy. I was always proud of my sister. I remember, I would sing in high school, little things like that. And then I went to Michigan State 61 through 66. I graduated. But in my room, I had on my wall bulletin board all these pictures of my sister where she had been singing, and she had put a record out called Desafinato and stuff. And so all the girls would come in my room and they said, well, who is that? I said, that's my big sister. Her name is Frida.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
we fought like cats and dogs as kids almost every day. We fought over a bobby pin. Mama got my bobby pin. Mama, Sherry's wearing my scarf. Mama would come in there. We'd start fighting, and she's, what are you doing? You're trying to drive your poor mama crazy? You're trying to kill your poor mama? And then we start laughing.
I can see that now. She's breathing on me. Stop breathing on me.
My sister and I think we rarely got into my sister and brother now. That's a whole nother ball. But me and my sister, we were pretty cool.
Well, that's good to know. You can't, I mean, you love them, you're with them, it's like brothers, it's like sisters, it's a family thing.
They're your first critics. They're your first critics.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Now, when the brother and sister says, hey, that sounds good, That is a lot different.
Yes. That even to this day, you know, I feel really good whenever my brother's, oh, Lynn, that was good. You know, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Because they don't give it up. Siblings don't give it up that easy.
Oh, they
sure don't.
When they do, though, you know you did well. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
And you know, with Daddy, I went on the road with my father when I was about, here's why I said I get nervous, because I went on the road with Daddy when I was about 7, I think. Because I'd gone to the Apollo, and at that time, the Apollo Theater in New York had big shows where, you know, like 1 week would be gospel, and all of the gospel groups that were the Staple Singers, the Dixie Hummingbirds, the Five Blind Boys, you know, you name it, they were all there. And so I was on the road with Daddy for quite a while, and I had to have a tutor and everything because, you know, I should have been in school. But it was so amazing to do a show like that. I would open up the show singing the Lord's Prayer, and I would be behind a silhouette. And you could see me. I would just be behind the silhouette, and you could see this little body standing there, you know, singing. And then the show would open, you know, and everything. So I knew all of the gospel singers back there. I knew Laceville Woods, you name it. I knew all. And they also used to call me Little Lynda. You know, that was, that's Tuck's daughter. That's Tucker's daughter, Little Lynda, you know, like that. So it was really,
I wish you had videos of that. Dang.
Oh, I know. It was something that, and I wonder that they had at that time, you know, Apollo always did the contest kind of thing, you know, and like they used to have that on TV. Well, years ago, it wasn't on TV, but they were still doing it. And so I won the first time I went to do that contest thing. Wow. And the prize was to come back and open for whoever was playing that next week. And so that's how it worked out. You know, I ended up opening for this free gospel show. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Oh, one thing I wanted to ask, just this is kind of off the subject a little bit, but I just happened to fall and watch on YouTube. I saw the star. They were giving the star to Martha Reeves. Yeah. And I thought that
Sherry was there.
Okay, Sherry, you was there. Yeah, I thought I heard your name. I thought I heard your name, and it was just so nice to see everybody there.
Yeah.
How was that like? How was that like, Sherry?
Oh, it was wonderful. I was so happy and proud of Martha, and she looked beautiful. And of course, Barry was there and said a few words. Stevie came and spoke, and Mickey Stevenson, and it was just a momentous time. And I was just so happy. Willie Tyler with his dummy Freddie.
Wow, Willie Tyler.
Yeah, Willie Tyler.
Yeah, right.
It was an Iris Gordy and her daughter Carla. I mean, so many people from Motown. It was just a beautiful event. The only thing I just wish that the Vandellas could have.
Oh yeah.
I really miss them being there.
Me too. Yeah. Because I thought maybe Lois would have come from Detroit, but Martha said no, she didn't make it.
So what do your days now consist of for your regular routine? How you go about keeping maintained and keeping your youthful appearance and all that beautiful stuff? You're doing something, obviously.
Are you kidding?
You're doing something, dear.
I can tell you now. I look in the many a day. I look in the mirror and I said, "Dang, Sherry, you look so old." And I think, "Well, you are old. You are old."
No one ever sees you the way you see you, though. No one ever sees you the way you see yourself.
Yeah.
They don't see me in the morning. But I'm glad to still be here.
There's nothing like being above ground. I know that.
That's right.
And as they say, seeing breath on the mirror, you know.
Okay.
That's true.
Frida will be 82 in September, and I'll be 80 in November.
Bless your heart. I love that. I love that. That's awesome.
Good genes. Jeans and greens.
That's
Jeans
right.
and greens.
I like that.
That's something I haven't had in a while.
Right. so
I made a
deep.
caramel cake last night, though.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Got a
Oh,
long
Lord.
time, yeah.
That's the wife's favorite. Don't go there. Don't go there.
But I don't cook like I used to. I don't really like cooking anymore. It's not fun. It's like a chore. It's like, oh, what am I gonna have for dinner today? Dang. Maybe a chicken burger.
I
Dang.
kind of like cooking because I like Chopped, the TV show Chopped, where they, where they take odd, strange, ingredients and they make something out of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I like to go and say, okay, what am I going to do today? And see what's there and make something different.
Yeah.
But I kind of like doing that.
I don't know about y'all, but Chops ain't got nothing. Didn't have nothing on my mother because whatever was in the refrigerator, boy, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. If it's there, you ate it.
But
You were lucky if there was something in the refrigerator.
No, Frida called me last night. She said, "Girl, I forgot how to make a meatloaf. How do you make a meatloaf?" I said, "Well, dang." I said, "Well, half ground beef, half a ground turkey, and if you have any sausage, I take the contents of the sausage link and put it all together. Then I said eggs, maybe a little cream if you have it. Then seasoned salt, pepper, garlic, paprika. You can put anything in there. I said a little horseradish. You can put a lot of stuff in meatloaf and make it nice. Yeah, tomato sauce,
I love
whatever.
meatloaf too.
my mother used to make hamburger and veal together.
Oh, yeah.
Hamburger and veal.
I just made a veal loaf last week.
That
That
did it for us.
Meatloaf, I used veal. Yeah.
We just did not know what we were in for.
I know.
It was almost like clockwork every Thursday evening. and that's my favorite meal. Meatloaf,
Really?
spinach, mashed
Mashed
potatoes,
potatoes,
and Jiffy cornbread muffins.
Jiffy cornbread muffins. Oh my goodness. My mother cooked fish every Friday. Go fishing, whatever.
Friday was fish night. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought everybody had fish on Friday. I didn't know.
We had fish. We had to eat eel. We had eel being from Rhode Island. Oh my God. Lots of eel.
My father, outside of singing, my mother called him the 20th century Peter because he was a fisherman. That man loved to fish. I'm not that he just loved it. He really could do it. He was a serious fisherman. Wow. And so we would give fish to the people on the block because he catch so many fish.
Wow.
And so we were born and raised to eat a lot of seafood because Daddy would always. But then he liked to go hunting. So wild food.
Yeah.
So we did a book. We haven't put it out yet, but we have a cookbook called "It's," which is my father's initials, Irish Pepper. It's Wet and Wild because we have wet food and wild food recipes.
That's fantastic.
We've got goat. I just made some goat not too long ago, but we've got squirrel. We've got groundhog. You name it. Yeah. Groundhog sausage is so good. Oh my
groundhog sausage
is fantastic.
What else did you do?
Don't have any extra fat on them.
Wow.
But there's a place up in Palmdale, near Lancaster, that has all of the wild food.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's an exciting place to go into.
Frida would love that because she loves exotic food. She loves cooking. With me, I remember Daddy would take us fishing with him. We'd go over to Canada and he would take us fishing, bring back. He'd catch all this catfish mainly. And Mama, I can see the catfish in the sink right now, swimming all around. They were so ugly, but they tasted good. And Mama made gumbo, but I didn't know until I got out here that people put shellfish in gumbo because I'm allergic to shellfish. I didn't allergic to shellfish. But Mama just used sausage and chicken because I'm allergic. She didn't know I was allergic at that time, but I'm highly allergic to shellfish. But I thought that's how you made gumbo. I didn't know you made it with shellfish.
Lobster, crab, all of that. Not to mention crawfish be up in there too.
Gotta have the crawfish.
That out,
Lynda, what other kind of animals did your father hunt?
Look, they taking out groundhogs down there.
Wait a minute. There's one particular one I'm waiting to hear. I ain't heard yet, and I'm still waiting for it. Now, he hunted deer, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
venison.
What else?
I'm sorry.
What else did your father hunt? He hunted deer.
Oh, let's
And
see.
what else?
Venison. He would have wild squirrel. He
Wild
did.
squirrel.
What do you call those? Oh my goodness. Honestly, whatever you just name it, he's probably caught it. I mean,
Was there any raccoon?
Raccoon, yeah.
Raccoon.
Yeah. We have a recipe. We have a recipe in the book of raccoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, Gary?
It was good. It was good.
Raccoon.
I mean, llama.
Dang.
My cousin, she would get llama.
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 steaks,
Wow.
Sounds good.
Remember,
wild
Linda, we were
boar.
in. Remember, we were
had
in,
one.
was it Australia? And we had, was it kangaroo?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
had kangaroo.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah.
we were in England when we had kangaroo. Sherry.
Kangaroo.
That's why
Okay,
like,
okay.
England doesn't know how to do kangaroo.
Look, I think,
They
well,
don't know
yeah,
how to do a lot of
they,
stuff.
Yeah.
they eat ostrich in Australia.
I eat ostrich here.
Yeah, I've had ostrich burgers in L.A.
Okay.
I love
Ostrich
ostrich.
burgers in L.A.
It's really good. Very
I've heard
light.
it was good though.
There's no fat. It's very
Right,
light.
little or no fat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
Wow. What about chitlins? I love.
yeah.
Oh no!
Very.
Look, everybody's doing this.
Chitlins. Yay.
My father's a Virginian boy. He used to say, "What's wrong with you, boy? You don't like chitlins?" I said, "Nah, Dad."
Everybody can't make chitlins.
That's true.
Ain't that the
If
truth?
you get someone
Can't eat everybody's chitlins.
make them like
I can't.
Sherry,
I
then
can
you-
make good.
it's okay.
If
Now,
I
Sherry-
know it's in the house being cooked, I'm not going in the house. I'm sorry.
That was my
know.
daughter. She'd come in the door when she was living with me. She'd come in the door and she'd smell that and she'd turn right around and go right back out. But since the pandemic, 'cause I would do it like in January, I
Uh-huh.
couldn't find any chitlins. It was
I've heard it's been hard to find.
Yeah.
So they want a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
Now they got them processed in a nice, neat, clean bag at Food for Less.
Oh,
And you can see a little square bag. Forget the little red bucket with the white top, right?
Oh,
They
right,
got a little
yeah. Farmer
fancy
John's.
Yeah,
Farmer
that's
John's.
it.
Appeal,
Yeah.
What I
appeal
like
to all
about
cultures.
When Sherry does chitlins, she can buy the ones that'll say they're clean, and she re-cleans them anyway.
I
That's
reclaimed
what
them.
I like. That's
Mhm.
what I like, because then you get, and that makes the difference in the taste. It's just
That's
so-
right. That's right.
There was a
Mhm.
lady that lived next door to us, and she used to bake it, and it was like bacon.
Wow.
It was bacon, but that smell was like you still couldn't get rid of it. You know.
My mother would put a potato in the pot to take the
Yeah,
smell
yeah.
off.
My mom used to do that
Interesting.
too. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Mhm.
See, I would never eat them if I had to cook them. So I only eat for people that I know, like Sherry or somebody that I know. Then I'll eat them. If I had to cook for myself, forget it. No way. So,
I remember there was a company in Detroit that had chitlins, and Food for Less was carrying it. A brand that said just cook, just rinse, cook, and eat.
Yeah,
And
son.
clean chit. They were already clean supposedly. And I remember I went through that bag, several bags, and I wrote the company, and I wrote Food for Less. I wrote the head office. I wrote the store where I went, and I wrote that company. I said, yeah, if you just rinse, cook, and eat, I said, you'll die. I said, this is the filthiest thing. And food. The next thing I knew, a few months, Food for Less stopped carrying that brand.
And they did.
They sure
Yeah.
did. They
Absolutely
stopped carrying
correct on that.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
That's
And I
crazy.
skinned my chitlins. Mine are thoroughly clean.
Sherry, Sherry knows. So I'll eat her chitlins any day.
Yay.
Not everybody.
And you know, I didn't know in the UK they eat pig feet, but they call them trotters.
Try it.
They call them trotters.
Now that's something I don't like, pig feet.
The pig,
Ooh.
there is not one part. The only thing I haven't heard is pig eyes.
Ooh.
Everything else they eat on the pig. The
Yeah,
neck,
you know,
snout,
the best I've ever heard.
everything. But I've never heard of pig eyes. That's the
Wow.
only thing.
Hmm.
But the,
How about
My
the
mother
pig
cooked. My mother cooked pig feet, and she barbecued them. Now Frida still loves pig feet to this day. I did not like pig
like
feet.
pig
Still don't.
pig
Yeah.
ears were a little ripped.
I've had pig ears, and that's I don't know. You're just chewing gristle.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, ugh.
Some
Dang.
people like the gristle thing. You
I
know?
can't do
Yeah,
it.
I know. Yeah. I see nothing about no
Okay.
gristle. I'm not, you
I
know.
can't either.
Now I've had fried cow
You
noodle
don't
ribs,
like
but,
chicken feet. You don't like chicken feet.
Oh, chicken feet. I don't like chicken feet.
I
Now,
love-
Frida
I'm
loves
trying to
chicken
figure that one out
My
too.
mother loved
I'm
chicken
trying to
feet,
figure
too.
that one out.
My mother can make
brother.
the best chicken feet I've ever had in my life. In fact, she's the only one. That's the only place I've ever had them. My mother cooked them, and after that,
My
I
mother
told her
cooked
to
chicken
give me the
feet, too.
recipe, and I cook them now myself.
Dang. Wow. Ooh.
Yeah, I know that's a delicacy in Vietnam. That's a chicken feet
Oh,
is a
yeah.
delicacy in Vietnam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
fresh at my neighbors all the time.
Yeah, I guess Polynesian too, right? Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
and in
Mhm.
Polynesian cooking,
Wow.
chicken feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, a lot of
But there's no meat on it. What are you eating?
There's no meat.
very little meat, really skin and bristle.
Yeah. Yeah. Skin and bristle.
The
Ugh.
nail, I mean, it's really, but it's the flavor, I think, that I
There you
like.
go.
about it. My
Maybe
mother used to
so.
make food,
Maybe
and she
so.
would made it, and she would serve it over rice, and oh my Lord,
Oh.
just delicious.
Yeah, Mama cooked it too. Now neck
Don't
bones,
rice make
I haven't had
everything
neck
better?
bones in a long time.
Love neck
Yeah,
bone.
but they're so
Neck
expensive. Have
bones.
you checked
Neck
them out?
bone.
No.
Neck bones used to be everything, and I'm going to say this: everything that we used to eat when we were young, and we would get very inexpensively because who we were. Now
Right.
it becomes delicacies.
Mhm.
Wow.
And when I went to the store and I saw 3 little, like maybe this big,
Mhm.
oxtails,
Oh,
and they were
wow.
on
Oh,
$30.
oxtails are expensive.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. We used to have oxtails all the time when we were young.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
that was not. It wasn't in the public. It wasn't, like a big thing. It wasn't trending.
Yeah.
Now
Mhm.
it's trending.
And there are no
Mhm.
ox here. That's what's funny.
Mhm. Mhm.
No,
There are no ox here.
in Italian cooking, they'll fool you because you don't know that you're eating oxtails because they call it ossobuco.
Oh,
Ossobuco.
Oh,
wow.
ossobuco.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but those are oxtails,
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And you will pay for that.
And oh my gosh, when they pour that red wine on it
Yeah,
after
yeah,
they
yeah.
braised it.
Oh,
you
good.
know.
I said one day I was going to try to make us.
It just shows you.
Now, see,
It
my
just shows
daughter's
you all
fiance
cul-
is a chef, Spicy Charlie. Charlie's from Haiti,
Spicy
and
Charlie.
so he cooks oxtails. But he told me it's very, very expensive. Very
It's
expensive.
unbelievable.
See, all cultures eat the same thing. They just have different names for it.
And
Yeah.
different-
Right.
different
Mexicans
ways.
go-
Yeah.
The
Different ways of cooking it.
Latinos call it menudo.
Mhm.
Right.
That's
Different
true.
cultures call it different things.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
That is true.
And tripe and things like that.
Oh, tripe! I haven't had tripe in years. My mother used to fried tripe. Ooh, that
That's
was
the
so
same as
good.
when you go.
And the one that's barred at my house,
What?
hog head cheese.
Hog head cheese.
I
Ugh.
used to hate that.
No. Ugh.
Vaughn,
Frida loves hog head cheese.
I used to hate it till I tried it.
Oh,
And when I tried it, I couldn't get enough of it.
really?
Hey, Frida loves
beef
hog
tongue.
head cheese.
Have you had beef tongue, Vaughn?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Mama used
My
to
mom
cook
used to
tongue.
cook beef tongue. Yeah.
If
Yeah, my
you like
mother cooked
you
beef
should
tongue.
like
My grandma
hog head
grandma
And the only
used
thing you
to.
do is just boil it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just stuff with boiling the
Hog
beef
head
tongue.
cheese. My mother couldn't stand it, but my father used to
Loved
make it,
hog head
and he
cheese.
loved it. That was one I was like, Daddy, I'm sorry. And that one I'm not able
That's
to
part.
get down.
Frida loves hog head cheese. She
But
loves
see, in
all that
Europe-
stuff.
You know,
In Europe, the hog head cheese is refined, sliced real thin to make it look very palatable and
yeah.
very exotic.
Right.
It's so-
You have to make it look very palatable.
Yeah.
It's
But
so
they
thin
have
that
it
it melts
now.
in your mouth, and you don't
That's
even know it's hog head
That's the
cheese.
truth.
Wow.
Because they have that in these fabulous restaurants now with all these different chefs
Yeah.
doing all these different things. They take it and put, and this is in a gel. And inside the gel, we have blah, blah, blah. And it's hog head cheese.
Oh.
And the way they describe it and everything is like, no, it's hog head cheese. That's all it is.
Yeah,
What about fried liver? Did your mother make fried liver?
Oh.
I hated the smell of
Liver
it.
and
Now, the
Different
fried liver king in my house was my dad.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. He get that big black skillet out the
Oh, yeah.
big
black-
Yeah.
That's what I had.
And
that cast iron black skillet,
Yeah.
Cast iron black
Yeah.
skillet.
and he get that Crisco white grease.
Crisco, that's
oh,
right.
yeah.
Crisco.
Throw that grease in that skillet. But he would coat it in cornmeal.
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 Ooh, not
Now
flour.
that's definitely
Well, I
new.
should try that.
And then he cut them onions up in there, and then he cooked some home fries.
Oh no!
Nice.
And boy,
Wow.
See, that's
nobody
part of
ate
our
liver in
history.
my house but me and my dad.
That's just part of our history. Every family has to have that big black skillet, brother.
I know.
Big black skillet.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
I have it.
Seasoned with
I
all
got
that.
it too. I've got a big one and a smaller one.
Me
gotta
too.
have it.
Me too, Linda. Big, medium, and a small. Now my daughter couldn't stand fried liver, and I remember one time as a little girl, I tried to fool her one day, and I cut up the liver for her and put it on her plate. I said, "Now, Shoshana, now you eat this." She said, "What is it?" I said, "It's a fried chicken." And so she took a little bite. She must have been like 5. And she took a bite. I said, "This fried chicken sure does taste nasty."
Can't fool them kids, boy.
You can't fool the kids.
She would not eat it. She doesn't like liver to this day.
But I love chicken livers. You know.
Oh, I do too. I do too.
Yeah.
Like
chicken
gizzards.
No, yeah, yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
And
I
chicken
can do
hearts.
that.
I like
Yeah.
chicken
Chicken
gizzards,
Mhm.
fried chicken gizzards. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got food between fried chicken and fried rabbit. A plate of fried rabbit
Yeah, rabbit.
Fried rabbit.
and a plate of fried
Ooh.
chicken, and the rabbit was
Uh-oh, are we
off
done?
the chain.
I agree with that. I remember that as a kid.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I've had rabbit feet. You know, eating
Rabbit
the
feet?
rabbit feet, because you know the rabbit's foot is huge. It's
Yeah,
long.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Dang.
after a while, I said I can't do bugs anymore. I mean, and then when you see them and they be in the cage, the little nose be twitching. And
Yeah, that poor little rabbit.
I used to feel like that. Now I'm like, yeah.
I have a recipe that you were talking about jazz, like I'm a jazz fanatic. But anyway, one of my dearest friends, Benny Golson, is
Oh yeah.
well, he loves my fried rabbit, and I named him in the book. I call it Jazzy Rabbit, and I did that.
Oh.
And so I do it burgundy cherry glaze over fried rabbit. It is delicious.
That's pretty cool.
Mm.
And the
Yeah.
Jazzy Rabbit, that's because all the names in the book are kind of fun.
Nice.
Benny's name, that's his, because he'll call me every now and then when he used to live out here. He'd call me every now and then. Linda, can you make me some of that rabbit? I said, absolutely.
Wow. Now I like the barbecue, and I make my own barbecue sauce. I named it Ada Lee after my grandmother.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Ada Lee is good too.
I make it like 5 gallons at a time, 3 or 5 to get 5 gallons at a time, and I put it in bottles, and then I label it. I have labels all set up: Ada Lee barbecue sauce, refrigerate after opening, and I put the date on it, and it lasts.
Are you
5
marketing?
years.
Are you marketing?
I should. I don't know.
Oh, you should do that.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
know.
It's really good.
Totally.
Wow.
Absolutely.
People ask me.
Yeah,
I
throw
give
your
a
hat
bottle
in the
full.
barbecue sauce.
You know what I'm saying?
It has 21
marketing,
ingredients
what
in it.
happens.
21 ingredients.
Wow.
Absolutely. If you got, I mean, you know, you never know.
You never know.
It's
You
24
never
hours
know.
to make.
You never know.
All right. Well, let's take another quick break, and I want to do another reset on our Zoom call, and then we'll come right back and talk to our guest. Okay. So keep
So you
it
want us
locked.
to leave again?
Yeah, are we going to wrap soon? Because I thought I was going to be.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go ahead and let's go ahead and wrap now. Then at this point, we got about 3 minutes before the call goes off. So.
Okay. I'm sorry we got off on food.
I know we did.
We
It's
sure
okay.
did. Ooh, it's 104. Okay.
But it's music and talk, darling. It's all good.
Yeah, we talk about everything. So.
Yeah.
We're talking about Herbie, my son, who's
Yeah.
texting word, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, we got less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So
Okay.
before the call drops, so tell us anything that you'd like to tell us before you leave, especially if you guys tell everyone where they can follow you on your website and things like that, if you could.
Oh,
Tell them, Linda.
well, I know we have Sherry and I think Sherry and Linda formerly.
Jerry and Linda, formerly of the Supremes.com.
Okay.
And I think there's another one, but I don't remember.
Sherry and Susay, formerly at formersupremes.com. What's another one? I'm computer illiterate. I'm not onto that social media stuff. So
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll be able to find us. If you just even
Yes.
if you go to,
That is true. That is
Former
true.
Ladies of the
Yeah.
Supremes, you'll be able to find
You're
us.
not hard to find.
Yeah.
Yes.
Former Ladies of the Supremes, you'll find
Ladies
us.
of the Supremes, and we're
It's
still
That's
very
recording.
nice. I want to say thank you to everybody.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
very nice. Thank
This
you.
is great.
Well, we
This
wanna
is so
thank-
much
Legends are
fun.
easy to find.
Yeah, we thank you for returning, and it's just such a joy to talk to you both, and
Thank you.
and of course, you know, we got more rest of the year and next year, so we definitely welcome you back.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you
We'd
very
love to come
much.
back. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
blessed day. Be careful out there. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
And I want to say, you ladies have blessed me today. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Thank
been
you
a
so
wonderful
much.
day.
Thank
And
you.
you know, like I said, I grow every time I'm involved in this, and so you
Good.
guys have, you know, put another plus.
It's a great,
thank
it's a
you.
great honor. It really is.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Andre Pittman. Thank you, Andre.
Yes,
Thank you,
Andre.
Iris.
Thank you,
Bill
Andre.
Norman.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, we're gonna go off and play some music while these ladies exit. But again, thank you again, Sherry and Lynda. We appreciate you. Love you.
You're welcome.
Love you, ladies.
Welcome.
All right.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Still recall that day. halfway out the door. Heading on my way to work. Your mommy called for me. Before too long I found myself crying tears of joy. Answered prayer so suddenly.
You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
I can't believe, 'cause it's all but just a dream. Tell me it's not fantasy that you're here with me. How can this be? Baby, it's you. No one makes me feel the way you do. Saving all my love for only you. Boy, you know it's true. Crazy over you. Baby, it's you. Let's make this last forever. You and me here together. Baby, I want you to know. I like the attention. I want your affection. You look in my eyes, I'm so hypnotized, I can't believe. Baby, it's you. No one makes me feel the way you do. No one makes me feel the way you do. Saving all my love for only you. Boy, you know it's true. Boy, you know it's true. Crazy over you. Baby, it's you. Ooh, I love the way you are. Ooh, you had me from the start. Ooh, I love the way you are. Hey, baby, no one makes me feel the way you do. Ooh, I love the way you are. Ooh, you had me from the start. Ooh, I love the way you are. Boy, it's true, yes I do. Baby, it's you. Baby, no one makes me feel the way you do. No one makes me feel the way that you do. All my love for only you. Boy, you know it's true. Crazy over you. Baby, it's you. No one makes me feel the way you do. No one makes me feel the way you do. Saving all my love for only you. Boy, you know it's true. Oh, so crazy over you. Baby, it's you.
That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that interview we had with the two wonderful ladies, Miss Scherrie
I know I did.
Payne and Lynda
That's
Laurence, formerly of the Supremes. That was awesome. Awesome. They came back through and shared.
And there
some-
was one question I didn't get a chance to, because it hit me at the tail end of the whole show today, and I was like, man, I'm not going to be able to ask that question.
Yeah.
You know, their music, the guy who was doing all the producing for them at that time was
Oh.
Jimmy Webb.
Right.
And I was like, what? It was because, you know, Jimmy Webb, Wichita Lineman, by the time I get to Phoenix, all of those songs. You know? And I'm just wondering, I mean, did he have a hit with them?
That's what I wondered. Yeah. Now that you said
Very
that.
possible. Very possible.
Yeah, because I don't, you know, he was assigned to them by Motown. You know, because you know how they have certain producers assigned to certain artists and stuff.
Right.
And when he talked about it on one of the podcasts I watched on YouTube, he was saying like, yeah, I was assigned to him, and I'm thankful for, you know, Motown giving me that chance and everything. But he never alluded to ever writing a big hit for any of the artists.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. You know,
that's a good question. That would have been definitely a good question to get to.
Yeah, I was.
Real good one indeed.
Yeah,
See, you're
Jimmy
so knowledgeable, Vaughn. See, that's okay. If you have a memory blank for a second, or replace this one with that one, because you know so much, man.
Right. You know, and I think there's a part of me that's still trying to be a perfectionist, and you know, I need to stop.
That's a perfectionist.
It's not helping at all.
But that's okay.
You're doing
that's
fine.
What makes
You're doing fine.
We love it. We love it all.
We like what you do.
I feel like I'm the last thing I want to be, and I have this conversation with my brother all the time because he knows what I'm doing, and he said he's proud of me and all that kind of stuff.
Good, yeah.
I don't want to be a Jason Whitlock. I don't want to be a Stephen A. Smith. I don't want to be none of them cats, man.
Right.
I want to be known for somebody who comes with straight facts.
That's right.
You know, and acknowledging the impact of their influence on the business
Yeah.
And their legendary status and their incredible artwork. You know, to me, I guess I'm kind of like on a mission in a way, you know.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
You know, I'm just passionate about being fair and honorable to the people that we have on this show, because Gary's getting them, man. He's getting them. He is getting them.
Really
you know, I sit here and I'm in total awe. I mean, I'm thinking like, how in the world did I get here?
It's a collective thing, man. You know,
yeah, it is.
Collective
It
thing.
is.
Everybody's
It
bringing
literally
somebody
is,
to the
yeah.
table, and that's just the beautiful part about it. You know,
Yeah.
it always. I'm just there. It is. See, another whole 5 minutes, and Gary still has not dropped another song. Something is going on. It's been a whole what? You know, he usually drops a new song every 60 seconds.
Hey, man, you never
And
know
we're
what he
just
might
like-
do after we end this. He might drop one. You never know.
It's gonna be a waterfall, believe it. It's gonna be for sure. But listen, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys in person soon,
man.
and I'm really excited about that. And I'm really excited about two of our musicians that we play frequently have new albums out now with J.C. Smith, the coolest, smoothest cat I know.
Man, I saw that, and look, I jumped on it, CTK. I jumped on it. I put it in the playlist. I said I jumped on that brother right.
That brother there, you know how many songs Gary puts out in an hour? That's how many instruments JC acquires in a month. That man is always buying something new to add to the laboratory.
I know.
Wow.
But congratulations to JC, and Christian Damasonis' new album dropped as well. And a certain trumpet player y'all may know is on it. But anyways, we won't talk about that. But anyways, congratulations. Hint. Anyways, congratulations to both of them. Huh? Say what?
I said we know who's on it.
Oh. But congratulations to both of them, and we wish you much success on that. And we'll be interviewing both of them soon.
Yeah,
soon.
in fact, and this coming Saturday next week, J.C. Smith's gonna be in here, right here with us. Yeah.
I like
just
his
start calling him Smooth Smith.
his new release. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You might just start calling him Smooth Smith, okay?
Smooth Smith.
He's smooth.
Go ahead, JC.
He's that brother. If you're sitting up there, he seems like that brother. If you're sitting at the bar, you've been buying drinks with this lady, trying to talk to her all night long, and you see him coming in with that hat real smooth. Baby, you know.
Look, see,
That's smooth JC.
he just said in the chat room, he said Sweetwater already, they just sent him the latest Arturia keyboard.
Okay.
Go ahead, JC.
They just sent him free catalogs that ain't even been printed out yet, okay?
He took advantage of that little platform time. I said,
I ain't mad at him, boy. I'd be doing it too if I could.
Because you know, when you buy something for Sweetwater, they assign you your own sales rep and assistant. They do.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
They do. So JC, believe it, JC has his own personal sales rep and assistant. When he calls in, they know, hi JC. Before he even says, how you doing?
That's right.
That'll work.
I like that new keyboard he got though. The what's that called, man? The Aurora. That looks serious, man. I wouldn't even took it off the box.
Arturia.
Arturia, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Y'all
go say something.
Y'all get all the good stuff, man.
Yeah, he sent me the new single this week, and I've already put it on the playlist on GHP Radio. But
right.
But it's gonna be cool to have him here, and he's gonna.
Oh yeah.
We'll have some more music we'll be able to hear, and all that good stuff. So yep, JC, looking forward, brother. Looking forward.
Right on, JC.
Indeed. Gotta have it, man. Gotta have it.
They have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying all the new music coming out right now, and I'm just kind of like delving back into some other stuff I hadn't heard in a long time, man, and just keep adding and adding and adding.
Yeah.
And for the first time, and and it's funny, she mentioned this to me yesterday. Rosetta did. She said, I had never heard a mix like that.
Okay.
And I said, really? And she was like, yeah, because, either you're going to be one thing or the other. But I didn't know how the blend or the vibe was going to remain the same, regardless of whether it was contemporary or progressive or fusion or, classic, and I said, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So it's just the volume, I don't know whether it's, and I've studied this stuff for a long time, and it has something to do with the beats per minute, the beats per second. It has something to do with the frequency, and
definitely frequency.
Yeah, definitely the frequency, and I'm able to like CTK, I'm throwing in Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes with a lot of this old classic music, because that's classic R&B.
Yeah.
And that's the closest thing to what jazz is, because it was like arriving right into that essence of R&B during that time period. And it's just like, MFSB and TSOP was that orchestra they had, even when Gene Page was leading the Love Unlimited Orchestra, they all had that vibe, and they didn't miss a beat, Earth, Wind and Fire was the same way. They grabbed stuff. They were pulling it all in, and it makes wonderful music. It makes a wonderful playlist.
It does.
I'll tell you, Von, my brother, excuse me, plays trombone. He played with the Love Unlimited Orchestra.
Really?
The first one, yes. And in the sax section was Kenny G. A young Kenny G.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Wow.
A young Kenny
Because
G.
a lot of people don't know. I found out that Ernie Watts was in that section.
Is that right?
Was in the sax section.
Wow.
And Lee Ritenour was in the guitar section.
Lee Ritenour was?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know that.
Barry had some players, man.
He had some players, man.
He had the young, hot 16, 17, 18-year-old that was just going to turn the world.
They were youngsters.
Yeah.
Barry was bad.
Ernie probably wasn't a youngster back then, but I know Lee was.
Yeah.
But it's just like you had no idea, And
I wish he still was here. Dang it.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Oh yeah. I miss him.
Barry was that dude, man.
Yeah, he was.
God, I would have liked to have seen him and Luther do something together. That would have.
Oh man, that would have been cool.
That would have been something of huge.
That would have been serious.
Yeah.
No, I learned to use that term. That would have been gangster. That's what that would have been. That would have been.
The closest we get,
and you too.
The closest we come to that. I'm sorry, Gary.
Oh no.
The closest we come to that is that song in the Garden where you had Barry White,
and
DeBarge, Brian McKnight.
Right.
All these
I'll be
people
sure.
singing, I'll be sure.
Yeah.
All these people exchange. That was the closest we got there. That is such heavy history right there.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
It really is.
But that's Quincy. That's Quincy.
And
that's all I got to say about that.
The dude. There's the reason why they call him the dude.
That's right. That's
Who?
right.
What? The dude.
The dude. That dude. No
Yes,
doubt.
indeed. And you know what? I just, at some point, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm trying to develop a program or a podcast where we're able, because I've been watching a lot of them here lately to see how they structure it.
Yeah.
And it's magic. Well, it's not magic. It's just that it's the comfort level that they have with each other and the guests that they invite on. And the two shows that I've been like closely following is a guy by the name of Rick Beato. He's a guitarist, a session musician, and he's got his own podcast on YouTube. And he is interviewing Michael Armadian, all the cats that ever played with Steely Dan and as a session musician, from Chuck Rainey to the great drummer, what's his name, the legendary R&B drummer. Oh shoot, it escapes me at this time, but he's still drumming. In fact, he's still playing. Jay Graydon, Dennis Marks, all of these guitarists that have played with Steely Dan and stuff like that. And he had this whole hour with George Benson that was just breathtaking. You know,
And it was.
and went back when Benson was like 8 years old singing in jazz clubs back then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He started off playing the ukulele.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know,
Right.
and so that is one type that I'm looking at, and the other one, believe it or not, is a sports interview show. I kind of like that show called The Pivot
Oh, okay.
with Ryan
David.
Clark, Fred Taylor, and Channing Crowder,
Yeah.
and they get all these former football players or athletes or coaches and stuff to come on the program, and it's so down to earth.
Oh yeah.
It is breathtaking to watch, and I'm like, that's it. That's it. And they got, they've got like 4 cameramen on the scene, and they kind of stack the cameras to get it at different levels.
Yeah.
And it's just like when they're shooting from one end of the room to another, it's the way they just edit it,
Everything,
from one
yeah.
shot to the next shot to the next shot. And they,
What do you think about Club Shay Shay?
I don't like it. No, I mean, no, it's not like I don't like Shannon, but I don't like the motif. I don't like the style of it.
Right.
Style,
that
it's
table in
different style.
between. It looks like it ain't working for me. It's not working for me.
Or Kevin Hart's, he's got that wine.
Yeah, but that doesn't work
Why
for me
think-
either. Because
Yeah.
and then Kevin's not the he's yeah. I guess it's just me, and I just know when I see good interviewing.
But he's no Gary Houston, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's not not in the least bit. But I'm hoping that at some point down the road, this is one of those people that want to do their own thing, man.
By the way, Vaughn, did you check out the show when it was just Char and Gary? That was
I got to go back. I got to go back and look at
Y'all
it.
missed that. I forgot
was
about
I
that.
gotta
so
go back.
cool. The way
I gotta
them
go
two,
back, yeah.
oh man, that was a great show.
It was a good show. It was really good.
It was, Gary. I
got-
saw you, I mean, I knew you were a multi-talented guy already, but the way you handled it and directed it, without nothing making you weak in the knees or anything, it was just a great show.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, when I started this thing, I used to be solo whenever I used to do interviews at the very beginning. In fact, now that we're talking about that, I want to mention on Sundays, if you viewers out there, if you're just happen to not be doing anything, or you just want to just chill out and listen to some classic interviewing, I've started a thing called GHP Radio Classics, and it's just an archive of a lot of interviews that I've done from
Right.
way back up when we first started. When me and Ray started
Yep.
out, and in fact, this past week I actually introduced the interview I did with Norman Brown.
Yes, yeah, I caught that.
I mean, is it Norman Brown? Yeah.
You've had Norman Brown, definitely,
And then
you have the series. I didn't
yeah,
catch the rest.
Yeah, it was 2 more. And then I brought did the recap of the bass player Dwight. I mean, not Dwight, but Dwayne.
Daryl?
I mean Daryl.
Daryl
I'm all
Williams?
off. Yeah, Daryl Williams. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I remember.
He's in my neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm. And I
Very
remember.
happy.
me and
Great
him-
bass player too, man.
Yeah,
Great
'cause,
bass.
I mean, he came a long way since that interview from way back. He's done a
You know
lot.
his brother plays guitar, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or he's got a brother that kills some guitar.
Is that right? Oh, cool.
Oh
Cool.
yeah. Marshall, that boy is bad.
Awesome. But anyway, yeah, I'm actually doing that, starting to bring out some of the old stuff, because I went back and I have an archive just full of interviews that we've done over the years, and so I want to, instead of it just sitting out there, I want to bring it back and let
They
people-
need to be seen because
Yeah.
they're
They need
great
to be seen.
interviews.
to hear.
Yeah.
They need to be seen.
And well, it's not visible. It's just audio. It's back when before we even got on YouTube, and stuff. So it airs on GHP Radio, of course, ghpradio.com. So if y'all don't know the website, just go there. And because
Look for it, people.
yeah, because we're playing all you artists out there, especially the ones that been on the show that's had music on or sent to me. Your music is playing every day on GSP Radio, so it's definitely happening over there. So anyway, but check it out if you ever get a chance. All right, but other than
Absolutely.
that, that's all I got.
Everybody do that. Do that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. No
But,
doubt.
But Vaughn, get ready, Vaughn, because there's going to be a plethora of music that's going to be busting out. People are going to be all over other people's stuff, and people are going to be all over their own stuff. Get ready, Vaughn. There's going to be a music
I love that.
explosion.
I love that about how smooth jazz musicians collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
I love that because it's like a return to back how it was in the 50s and the 40s.
Yeah.
And y'all wasn't afraid. Them cats wasn't afraid to play with each other, man. You know,
No.
and that's the thing. Y'all family is like huge, and it's like wonderful to see. Because I was looking at some old stuff like back in the 80s, you know, and it was interesting because I forgot all about Rick Ron and Richard Elliott and Peter White, and all them dudes would be together, and they'd be on everybody, you know, each other's album. That they would invite more people to be on it, you know.
You're going to see a lot of that
Was
this
supposed
summer,
to
Vaughn.
be, you know.
You're going to see a lot of that this summer. I guarantee you that.
I can believe it.
I
Yeah.
guarantee you that. And you're going to see I co-produced a lot of things too, and you're going to see some of that as well. But there's going to be a major explosion. I'm telling you right now. So you get ready, my friend.
I will. I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
Now,
And I got
now
to
be
tell
ready
you-
for Gary, because you know if Gary's taking a loan right now, come summertime.
So look, my question is, when are y'all gonna do something?
Hey, I told you there's gonna be an explosion coming, didn't I? I did not tell you that.
I hear you. I know, and I'm not thinking it's not gonna happen, but I'm just putting it out there.
Right.
If I start throwing more names out there right now, some people, I don't have to throw their name out there.
Look, CTK. I don't know if he heard you.
Vaughn, you know we talk every day. You know this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know this.
Right.
Come on, man.
I know y'all talking.
The dude.
I know.
Never mind.
Y'all be bugging. I know. Look, CTK. He tells me y'all just bug each other. Call him up on his job when he can't get phone calls.
Who says he can't get phone calls?
Well, I know he take them, but you know he be getting in trouble about it.
No, he don't. Who you gonna get in trouble with? Char? No. He don't get in trouble with nobody. Gary will be talking to me, and somebody come with something important. Gary said, "Yeah, I did that, and I put that on there. That's ready to go." Hey, yes, CTK. So we're talking about. I said, "Damn." He said, "Hold on, CTK. They'll find the file of it on that. Boom, boom. That process is completed. Boom, boom. The paperwork's ready."
So CTK, you're secretly telling me that Gary really is running the joint. That's what you're telling me, right?
Gary is gear.
There's a whole nother side. I know.
There's a whole other side to him. I didn't know.
That's you know the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, that's where he's on.
That's old.
Well, just to let y'all know, we got eight more minutes before this thing shut down again. So keep that.
That's okay. That's all we need.
Let you
That's
know.
all we need.
Because you can release 7 songs. You got time for 7 more.
For real.
Oh man.
Oh man. It was the man. See.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
But I look forward to seeing you guys, man. I'm so excited about that.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a
blast.
It's gonna be gangster, man.
And I'm telling you, I'm gonna just be walking out with my horn out open because I'm gonna be doing all kind of drive-bys. I'm gonna be armed and ready. If they're playing classics, if they're playing standards, I'm gonna be armed and ready.
Okay.
Gary, the email you sent me on the concert.
Yes.
Is it? How many acts are going to perform?
I think there were like 3 total. 3
Okay.
or 4 total, I think.
Okay.
Sometimes I know they usually have like 3 artists and coming in from somewhere, and then they usually have like a local person there.
Yeah, a lot of local, right?
Somebody just to kind of kick it off, but I'm not sure. It's more information to come. That everything is not out yet.
Okay, so everything is still fluid.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, because he
Okay,
told me this
okay.
morning that there's going to be some more information coming
Cool,
out
cool,
about
cool.
the
With Tony
festival.
Exum headlining.
But yeah, Tony Exum is going to be a headline, our brother. So
All
it's going to be
right.
fun.
Can't wait to meet him.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
because we'll be set up right there on the stage with the sound crew, and so we'll have our little space right there, and like I said, we usually grab everybody. As soon as they come off the stage, we usually grab them and say, "Come on over here," and we'll interview them and stuff. While we're broadcasting live on GHP Radio. And then, it's great because the ones that are that won't be able to make it, they can go right on GHP Radio that day and be tuned in and hearing everything. So
That's right. It's gonna be great.
it's gonna be awesome. And shout out
Awesome.
to John Taylor with Taylor Entertainment Group. He's the one that puts this thing on every year. Sponsored with Spirit Bank and then so many other sponsors. And of course, we're one of the sponsors as now.
And Good Hair Boy products.
For broadcasting,
Yep.
for broadcasting live. So
Don't forget Good Hair Boy products.
GHB product.
that's not right. You're messing up my name.
Raccoon
my
protein
logo.
shakes. We got that good workout. And you need to cool down.
G House Productions, not
G House Productions.
Anyway,
Don't forget
that's
the,
all I
G
got.
House Graphic Department. Don't forget the G House Graphic Department.
Is he closing us out, CDK?
He's trying to.
We got 5 more minutes. It says 5:09.
He's trying to.
The clock is counting. 5
The
minutes.
clock is going. We are on the clock.
On the aren't we
Yeah,
always
I'm
so?
calling Zoom to today. Get this crap straight because I don't know what they did to my account to make it.
Give him help.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to do
Yeah,
that.
that
'Cause
was-
it just ain't right, man.
No.
Yeah, right tall. Right tall.
But anyway,
That's how they say in Oklahoma. Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, right tall.
yeah. But anyway, please everybody join us next week because we're gonna have Mr. J.C. Smith in the house.
J.C. Smith.
So
Smooth Smith.
Smooth Smith.
Smooth Smith. So definitely look out for that. And other than that, that's basically all I have. I enjoyed the interview today with the 2 special ladies, Miss Scherrie Payne and Lynda Laurence. It was wonderful.
Bless him.
And again, and shout out to Shar. She'll be back next week. And
We miss you, honey.
yeah, we miss
Yes, we do, dear.
What do y'all have before we get out? Got any special announcements?
I'm gonna say it's good to see y'all again. I love sharing time with you. I loved our guest today. And Gary, keep doing the work that you're doing, brother. You do good work. That boy good, man.
Thank you.
And Vaughn, it's good to see you again too, brother.
Man, look, it's always good to be seen, brother. That's all I got to say.
All right, my
Nothing
brother.
like being above ground.
Well, everybody.
I want to say
enjoy the
thank you
weekend.
to everybody who's tuning in today. Appreciate all the people. We didn't get to find out who's on the chat, but it's cool too because we love you anyway.
Yes,
And
we do. And there's all the regulars. Yeah.
Come back next week, and y'all heard who we're gonna have. Smooth Smith is in the house.
Smooth Smith.
So, in the words of one Mr. Lamont Sanford, Odabo Jack.
Oh, Dabo. All right, we'll see everybody next week. Y'all have a good weekend.
All
Peace
right.
and love.
All I want is your love. What have you done to me, sugar? You know you set me free. Going, rocking to a crazy beat. I'm sipping my mojito, trying to let it go. But you know, my heart is just.
You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
The light of day, it shines so bright. It's because I do love you. You know that. Near you, I'll be all day, all night. Because you love me too.